All right, guys, today I'm going to talk about what's in my Ditty bag. I've seen several other guys doing these videos lately, so I thought I would share what I carry in mine. So to start off with, I carried in a Hilltop Packs Dyneema roll top dry bag. I've got a few of these Hilltop bags, and I really like them. This one I think I got out of the either bargain bin or on sale. I try to do that whenever possible. So that's what I carry everything in. And what a Ditty bag is, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel and you don't know, this is just a bag that carries all my little odds and ends that I carry hiking with me. This stays the same for most trips, with the exception of the electronics, which I keep in here, which I may swap out depending on how long of a trip we're going on, or whatever conditions. But for the most part, this is what we have in here. So let's get right in. Alright, we'll just go ahead and dump everything out. Now I keep everything, a lot of little individual packages in here, just feel like to stay organized. So we'll just dump everything out. Got everything. Alright. So right on top, or actually in the bottom of the bag, keep just a little piece of a ShamWow. This is super absorbent. This is great for if it rains, I need to wipe down the tarp, or something spills, or whatever you need to wipe up any water, rain, whatnot. Super absorbent, super lightweight. Just cut this down from a bigger piece. So I always keep that. I think I keep another one just in the bottom of a pack also, just to have easy access to. But this one stays in the bottom of my Ditty. All right, and then this is my electronics bag here. Now, not all this always goes. Some of this stuff changes from time to time. I also keep it in Ziploc bags, just an extra layer of protection from weather and just organization, really. I hate to dump everything out in individual pieces, but so here I got a couple extra GoPro batteries. Again, depending on how long I'm going to be gone, I may just take one, may not take any. Sometimes I don't take any of this if I'm just going on an overnighter. Typically all my electronics, my inReach, my Garmin watch, GoPro, phone, it'll carry enough charge for an overnighter. I don't film that much, do that much. A couple nights I'll probably take a couple extra batteries. I've got the Nikkor, I think this is the 10,000 milliamp battery. For an overnighter, this is all I really need. This thing is light. It'll charge up my phone, charge my inReach if I need it. This is good for a couple of days for me. If I'm going to be longer, I do have, the Anchor. I think this is a 20,000 milliamp. I do have this if I need it, but I typically don't carry it because it's about, you see the size difference and and the weight difference pretty substantial. I'll try to put weights up on the screen. Okay, put this back over here. Okay, and then one other thing in here is cables. I try to keep them wound up tight, just a little piece of shot cord, but have a USB mini, I think that's what they call it, mini, whatever. This will do my headlamp. It'll do, I think, the Garmin inReach. I think the inReach is this connector. I also have a USB-C iPhone, and what I don't have in here right now is for my Garmin watch because it's downstairs charging, but that would be the only other cable I carry. But I try to keep them wound up nice, everything in the bag. Just organization, keep things. If I have to get something, I don't have to dump everything. All right, and then next, it's kind of a first aid gear tape, a little bit of everything in here. Let's get into this guy, see what we have in here. Again, everything's packed up individually. It's just for organization. I hate to dump everything out in one big clump and pile if I need to just keep me organized on trail. So here, a couple of aqua tabs, just as a backup in case I have an issue with my filter. These are just great to have as a just in case. My medicine, we'll keep some ibuprofen, some Benadryl, Imodium, Tylenol, just a few of each in there. I try to, if I do use some while I'm on trail, I try to make sure I replenish them. I was out a couple months back with Senior Hiker, and I got stung in the ear by a hornet or ground bee or whatever you want to call it, and pretty much took all the Benadryl that I had in my kit because I was swelling up pretty good with that. But you know, if you do use it on trail, just make sure you remember to replenish it when you get back home. Another thing to keep in mind is some of these medications will expire. I found this out the other day. It wasn't on trail, but at home I had an issue and I needed some Imodium. Didn't have any in the medicine cabinet at the house, so I came up here to my gear to get my Imodium, and it expired in 2015. So I have since replaced it with some new Imodium. Okay, that's pretty much all the medication I carry. And here I've got a little sewing kit, needle, safety pin. There's some Band-Aids in here, some antiseptic wipes, some cream, just a little simple first aid repair kit there. No need to get all that out. Everybody's seen a Band-Aid before. Here's some athletic tape, some Leuko tape in case I need to tape anything up, blisters. Just keep that in here. It's just Leuko tapes rolled up around a little piece of plastic tube. It's, you know, just in case. This is all stuff that you hope you never need, but you have just in case. Got nail clippers. Everybody needs a pair of nail clippers. Got the little Swiss Army mini knife here, the one that's got the scissors and the little small blade. You know, this is all the knife that I carry. It's got the file on there, toothpick, you know, little tweezers. It's a great little knife, you know, to have in your pack. This is a piece of Dyneema repair tape I carry now because I've got the Dyneema tarp. In case it gets a tear or anything like that, or a leak, pinhole, I can tape that up. So keep that, you know, of course you got the scissors in here if you need to, you know, just cut a little patch off, you can do that. And then just a big piece of gear tape. You know, again, you got the knife you can use with the scissors. You can cut off a little piece if you get a hole, you know, burn a hole in your puffy, or you get a tear in your quilt or sleeping bag. You know, you can always use this to repair that. And finally, in here, this is new, and I will give credit to Andy with Metro on the Move for this, because it's something that he had in his bug out kit. It's just a zip tie. I thought that was a great idea, so I've added this one. It's a little bulky. I could probably find something smaller, but I found that these particular ones are pretty good. They don't break super easy, and plus it is a reusable, so you can clip it and open it back up. I just thought that was a very clever idea, something to keep in your kit for repair if you needed to, whatever. I just thought it was a great little piece of a kit, so I added it. That's that. If I'm going in the summer and it's going to be, you know, super hot or whatnot, and I'm going to be gone for a couple of days, I do have some little thing of Body Glide. I don't always carry this. It's just on certain occasions. If I am going to be gone for a longer trip, I probably going to record a lot. I got a little extra SD card I can throw in there, but those are not normal items. So this is a pretty good representation of what stays in my Ditty. Like I said, the electronics, it can change out from time to time, but the first aid and the repair, it pretty much stays as it is. And luckily so far, the only thing I've had to use out of here has been a couple of Benadryl, maybe some ibuprofen, nail clippers, but luckily I've not needed anything else from there. So, you know, in the comments, leave, you know, what am I missing? What should I add? What should I take out? I know I could take away some of these little bags, but I do like to keep it organized, you know, instead of dumping 30 things out in the, you know, on the ground or in the hammock to try to find one thing. I can kind of organize it. So yeah, leave your thoughts and your what I should remove or add in the comments, and hope you got some value out of this. If you did, make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next time.